Good afternoon. This is the market update for buy sell short for Thursday, March 21st. Red day in the market today, but we were rocking with our plays yet again. We'll get into more of that in a couple of minutes. But first off, indices down 90 plus on the day. Of course, you know what the story is. Greece, even though we're having better than expected economic data come out of the U.S., jobless claims pretty much leading the charge there. We had the Fed meeting yesterday. Absolutely no real change from the Fed at all. And the market liked what it heard and initially rallied off the report yesterday. But, you know, we've got this continued Cyprus, I guess is all the same. Cyprus nonsense where they're about to make a deal. They make a deal. The deal falls apart. They're going to make another deal. Market up, down, up, down, up, down. And that's where we are. Market down today on that fear. Of course, Europe gave them until Monday to get some sort of deal. So we could see continued pressure on stocks again tomorrow. But as we talked about in the last video, most probable scenario is we see weakness until there is an actual resolution, and then they'll probably rally us to new highs. So that's where we stand right now. We are seeing some nice movement in small cap stocks. We've had a great couple of days with our plays. So as long as that continues, you know, let the indice noise just keep playing out. We still continue to be high cash with some few select plays, but these plays have been doing very, very, very nice for us. Looking at the 15-minute chart, you can see we've got support around 14,400. If we go to the daily chart, I drew a little bit of a rectangle formation here, a possible trading range that we might be stuck in until this Cyprus issue is resolved, with support at the 20-day exponential 14,300. We could see a pullback to 14,000 and still be fine on the market, so just keep that in mind. You know, a little bit of a easing in the markets is not such a bad thing given the 800-point rally we saw over the last 3 weeks. Russell also looks like it's got some downside momentum, possibly to the uptrend support line at 920. As for stock plays, boom, baby. IGC, kaboom! One of our patience plays, again, as I mentioned, similar to our DVOX, which was a 50% winner, WYY, 100% winner, profitable, small cap, under $1. There are very, very few of them, especially with iron ore prices going up, as I mentioned a couple of days ago. Target, our stock went boom today, got a little bit of a pump. We won't even get into that, but all of a sudden now traders want this stock that we've been in from 50% lower. We also have that golden cross probably going to happen within the next couple of days. If we look at a one-year chart on IGC, you can see, actually we got to go further out than that. Let's go to a two-year chart so we can see everything here. Two-year chart on IGC, this break of 31 cents sets us up for a move to 42 and 58 cents. And remember, these guys are profitable, and we have done very, very well on profitable stocks. DVOX from the 30-cent stocks doubled for us. WYY from the 30-cent area doubled for us. So we're looking like IGC is getting ready to put in a similar move. Very, very nice action. We also had another 50% mover for us over the last couple of days. PLUG, which we were buying on that 18, 19 cent break a couple of days ago, 31 cents yesterday. Hit our secondary target of the 50-day moving average. Boom. Gotta love it. 50% gain in a couple of days. Pull back, but whatever. You know, we got our nice little gains in this one. Keep watching it. See if it does a little bit of a consolidation here around 19 cents, possibly for another trade on it over the next couple of days. A couple of trading alerts we had. INO had that big sell-off on the financing news a couple of weeks ago. Has found strong support at 51 cents. Remember, they are expected to release their phase 2 trial data within the next week. They said on their earnings report on Monday that news was expected by quarter end. Quarter end is next week, about a week and a half away. We're also looking at a potential positive MACD cross on this stock, which likes to pop on it. Stochastics are oversold. 55 cents is our breakout with 62.65. First target just based on the technicals. If we get positive news from the Hep C trial, we could see a full retrace on this stock. Another trading alert of ours, Mila, beaten down medical equipment stock. Traders didn't like the earnings report, even though earnings are not a factor right now. They're still rolling out their FDA-approved product. Stock down 75% over the last few months, is putting in a nice little bottom here. We saw a positive MACD cross on this one today. 124 break. 122, 124 is where it will really get interesting, and we could be looking at a really quick gap fill up to the 140, 150 area. Positive MACD cross, stochastics under 20, RSI under 30, and now curling up. These are the kind of things we look for in bottomed out charts that are ready for a near-term move. We had a lot of plays in the chat room today. DLIA, this was a play on the clothing retailers that have been blowing up for us lately. Our target was the 200-day moving average at 125, 126. High of the day, 124. 15% gain in a couple of hours. Can't beat that. Strong resistance right here. That's why I mentioned that you needed to book at least half, three-quarter gains in the chat room. But again, nice chart setups are doing great no matter what the market does if you've got a little bit of patience. So take that as a very positive sign for this market. APP, Rule of 2 stock, boom, today broke that $2 level, hit our first target of 210, got as high as 212 before pulling back. If it pulls back tomorrow to the 193 area, would be a nice little pickup for a continuation move higher, with that 220 being the next target objective. As I said, we had a lot of winners today. EXM, this is one we jumped into a couple of days ago down here in the 60 to 65 cent area. 50% gainer over the last few days. Just boom. Very, very nice move. Shippers are on fire. We got some nice plays on them in the chat room. They're moving really quickly, so they're not the kind of plays that we can send alerts out with. So if you're able to come into the chat room, definitely come in, because these stocks have been giving some nice momentum. And again, as I said, it's great to be seeing sector momentum. It's a sign of the speculative money coming into the kind of stocks we play. Also, the pop scam plays have just been off the chain. We've been moving up the ladder, playing some higher price stocks. CALL was one of those stocks today. Ended up hitting our target on the nose on a big down day. So very, very positive. And again, it's a further testament to the fact that strong charts are acting strong in the market. So even though we've got some headline indice weakness, we're seeing the large cap stocks sell off a little bit, that money is looking for a home, and that home is coming to the plays that we do. So very nice market for us right now. Again, even though we're doing very well, we still need to maintain a high cash position. So keep that in mind. And when stocks break and pop, be sure to be booking partial gains. Simple as that. You will not go broke taking profits. So trade like a robot. Don't be greedy. You get a spot or spike. You take the gains on at least a half a position. If it dips, you can add back. If it rallies, you still have a part of your position to benefit. So that's how we're going to play this market right now. Could be iffy how the market goes tomorrow. It's all going to depend on what news flow headlines come out of Cyprus going into the weekend. You know, we could see a sell-off on there being no deal, then getting a Sunday, Monday deal, and the market rallying back. So that's where we stand right now. If you've got any questions, shoot me an email, feedback, buysellshort.net or .com. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the chat room tomorrow. Have a fantastic night. Bye.